All right there now. I'm at the title. I'm gonna just get straight into it. Your boy, TD Power Bottom Jakes. So I'll preface this. So supposedly, Cassie had sent some, I guess, a USB drive with some incriminating evidence, and I guess Kim Porter, which was Diddy's, now deceased wife's burner phone, and having all this, other type of, activities, people, so on and so forth. So supposedly, uh, TD Jakes would be at Diddy's party with Tyler Perry, and they be getting jiggy. Pause. And supposedly, and I don't know where this comes in at. And I understand the term in that particular world of a bottom and a top, right? But supposedly TD Jakes is supposed to be a power bottom. What that mean, yeah? I don't even want to know what it mean. Because this when you say, and your brain just start being inquisitive, you don't want to know. You can only imagine what that actually means. Like, okay, a bottom, right? But then a power bottom, like you're a new level of bottomage. You know what I mean? And these are your spiritual leaders. Who? Man, I think I've had certain inclinations, even though I couldn't quantify it intellectually, ever since I was little. When I'm talking about, like, let's say 11, 12, 13, when my brain, I'm starting becoming aware of the world around me. um, Somehow at that age, I already knew that the people on TV was lying. Somehow I also knew I wasn't supposed to be taking pills. And I always had these spiritual type of questions that nobody could ever answer. So I've tried church quite a few times, but then just like any other time I tried to join some type of organization or institution, I always had these philosophical differences. You know what I mean? So I never got fully immersed into it, even though I might have went for a season or two here and there. But again, we have yet another bamboozle. I think he had to come out along with Creflo Dollar and basically tell the people that how they were preaching the doctrine of tithing is unscriptural. But if anybody had read the Bible for themselves, they'd have known that. And if they had said it, they'd be like, then you'll get met by the bamboozler's victims will fight to maintain the image of the bamboozler. If I'm getting bamboozled and somebody point out how I'm getting bamboozled or by someone, you don't want a friend. But no, we'll actually attack the person who's pointing out the fact that I'm bamboozling someone and protect the bamboozler. That's why even like as a reason, like, cause black people we don't really know where we're from or what country, right? And I used to have these passing thoughts. I say, yeah, when I read the Old Testament or hear Old Testament stories or whatever, I'm like, yo, we got a lot, like the Old Testament Hebrews, Israelites, whatever you want to call them. There are a lot of commonalities between us and those people. Always being in bondage, always wanting somebody to rule over them, not following directions. I do that personally. I've gotten a whole lot better with it. Always complaining and murmuring. We attempt to kill all those people who get sent to liberate us. They did it back then, and we do it now, whether it be the Black Panthers or so on. Now, there might have been a outside party, pulling certain strings. But like the nation had Malcolm X killed. You know what I'm saying? Or from what I understand, they gave him the dummy bullets, but they actually shot him. But just, I guess, plausible deniability or enough of a third person kind of thing. But man, I haven't been to a mainstream black Christian church, and I want to say at least 15, 16 years. And I'm only 41. And I couldn't quantify at the time. It didn't make any sense to my spirit, if that makes any sense. This, like, it seemed to be like, oh, God is blessing us because we're sociably acceptable, or people like us, or we're rising in society or in the field of work. And then I read the Bible for myself. All the people he used suffered until their suffering was up, and then they were put in some position of power or sent forth or da da da. You know what I mean? going to Bible college. I thought God had to do that. I thought he called you. You don't just don't wake up, I'm a preach. I thought he called you, and then there's a period of preparation before you actually start doing it. They just go to the white man's school and get bamboozled. Man, this shit is crazy. No, it ain't. I gotta keep, and this is my new term, I can't get mad at Babylon for Babyloning. AKA Rome 2.0, where all this sex trafficking by those that we put on these, not me, sex trafficking, pedophilia, the most egregious of behaviors are committed by these people in power who people worship as idols. This is the land of the idol worshiper, which is another thing I don't understand. And I get into, with my homeboy stuff, they're like, Jigga man this, Jigga man that. And yeah, the brother can rap, but that's where mine stop at. But I don't hang out that man testicles or nothing. And let's be honest, he's a horrible human being. But just because he has social acceptance, fame, and money, everybody will look past the fact that he's crossed every homeboy he's ever had. He's bamboozled Negroes time and time again. But we'll give him a pass because he got money. Which, when people do that, it kind of make me look at him funny. Like, if you idolize that, that must mean you'll do it, won't it? If you was in that position. Watch out there now. That's why I don't be fooling with him, man. I fool with people to a degree, like, cordially, so on and so forth. But as far as, like, on some real deal Holyfield stuff, no. Cause I know you don't sell me out. We're the culture in the land of the sellout. From Judas to now. You just had Charleston White come out and say he done sold out. But he been done told people he tell and do all this other stuff. But, like, and now it gives me more of an insight when the Bible says, love not the world and the things in it. Because it's all fake. And now, I think I did a video on this where we're seeing the veil of things thinning. We're seeing into the lives of the behavior, the spirits of these people that we see on TV or listen to or hold in somewhat high esteem. And not only are they just human like we all are, they're actually demon riddled. And this is who we lifting up? Man. And if you lift them up, I don't want to be nowhere around you. Because that means you'll do the same thing they do. Yeah. It seems to be, if I ain't know no better, it's almost like the Most High is exposing everything to funnel us out. Because really, there's no institution, really, that we know of, like mainstream-wise, for a Negro to run to. You go to the black church, like Eddie Griffin said. You go to black church, well, now they doing this one. He said you go to white church, they sleep with your... No, he said you go to black church, they sleep with your wife. You go to white church, sleep with your son. But now, all they doing is going on these conventions, taking everybody money, dressing real nice, and plugging each other up. And I'm like, yo, these people ain't scared, yo. Like, I guess maybe to some degree I could preach, but I still smoke cigarettes. Like, I won't even do that. Because I ain't trying to perpetrate no fraud. And I'm going to make steps and go through this particular purging of my flesh here shortly before the new year. Pray for me, But if I can do this one, which I can do it, it's just I'm ducking doing it because I don't want to feel uncomfortable in that way. That's all it is. But I can do it. I got every incentive to do it. Health, finance, you know what I'm saying? Breaking another stronghold, you know what I'm talking about? Man, let's go, man. Going to war with my flesh. Because if I come out, that's about my last one. And some lust issues, I'll be honest. But if I come up out of that one, man, I'll mess around and get some more spirit. Man, they're going to try to kill me. They're going to have to. And what's crazy is that's always actually been a desire of mine. I want to become... Now, people view success, money, and all that. I don't view it, nor have I ever viewed it, ever since I was little. I'm looking at the level of success based on the level of the enemies I make. Not because I did anything to them, but because I'm nothing like them. Yes, sir. That's successful like to me. Yes, sir. But, man, I just wanted to drop a quick one, man, about TD Power Bottom Jake. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man, I despise these. Excuse my language. I despise these niggas, man. What's the other one in Baltimore? He real. And all of them are now getting this zesty spirit. Like this real, like, flimsy, like, Jamal Brown. He be looking. They all got the same spirit. T.D. Jakes, Tyler Perry, Eddie Line. You know, they all something about and these ain't like, let's say brothers in the street, brothers in prison, brothers who, drive truck or do manly type of stuff for a living. These brothers not appealing to them. You know what I'm saying? Wife talk to y'all dumb, and you always getting bambooed. There ain't nobody got no wisdom, and ain't important none of that. They just tell you a whole bunch of stuff to make you feel like if you do this, you'll be a part of society. I thought we were supposed to come out from this shit. Fuck is they talking about, man? They only tried me. Not that I'm like a rah-rah type dude. Soon they, what? Man, I gotta give it to them. One man band. Yes, sir. But man, I don't even want to go on about these folk, man. I'ma holler at y'all, man. Woo-hoo!